everybody. Welcome into Siren Records Monterey. It's Fresh Catch Friday with Cass and Lorraine, and Cass is here, and I'm here, and I don't know how long he's going to be here, but I'm going to keep him until he hits the road again. But so anyway, we're back in the shop, as you can see, and nothing's going on in here. Pay attention.
I'm listening.
You're over there doing your own thing. It's like anyway, so as usual, we're going to start you out with picks of the week, and Cass goes first. And so, what'd you find this week?
All right. Well, I'll be honest. What I really wanted to pick this week was the new Shame album, Think Pink Tank, I think it's called. It's incredible. Honestly, blew me away quite a bit, but hasn't quite come in yet. I'll save that for next week. But this week, another great English band, Sleaford Mods. This album's called Spare Ribs. Sleaford Mods duo from Nottinghamshire, England. They've been around since early 2010s, kind of busting out albums every couple of years, pretty consistent. And their sound is pretty much just the singer kind of doing some almost slam poetry, spoken word stuff. You know, he gets a little melodic here and there, but mostly he's just kind of ranting whatever's on his mind, politics, you know, social economic stuff, you know, Brexit, just different England topics, you know, like the lower class lifestyle and stuff like that. Pretty interesting stuff. And the other guy, he just does the production, he does the beats, the instrumentals, and when they perform live, all he does is quick play on all the songs on his laptop, and then he just stands there with a cup of like something and just kind of sways left and right and just stands there. He just vibes the whole set while the other guy just screams his brains out and shit.
It's great.
Pretty cool. Check them out live. They got some sets on YouTube that are pretty cool. This album is on clear green vinyl as well, which is pretty cool. It's $22.95, and check it out. I'd say it's probably one of their better records. The production's definitely some of the best they've done so far, kind of incorporating a bit more of a varied instrumental palette, some techno beats here and there, some good old thick bass lines, kind of a couple dancey tracks on here. So it's pretty good. If you've heard of them and you like them, check this one out. Don't let it slip by.
It's got a nice die-cut cover there too.
Oh yeah, I think you can change it to be one or the other of the two guys.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. All right, for this week, my big pick for you is Kurt Vile, the great Kurt Vile. This is a Speed Sound Lonely KB. This is on Matador, which is one of my favorite labels, but Kurt is one of my favorite artists, and you know, I love this guy so much. This is an EP actually, and let's see. It's this was recorded in Tennessee. There's a place there that's called the Butcher Shop. It's in Nashville, and it's a big time studio. And this was recorded just sporadically over 4 years of him being able to just kind of drop in and get stuff down on tape, you know, when he could. And this is like. It's a cover. They're John Prine covers, is what this is, and except there's Gone Girl, which was a Cowboy Jack Clement. So you know, it's just songs that I guess he wanted to. He's a big, you know, John Prine fan and wanted to record these. So over this time, he's called it probably the single most special musical moment in his life. He was able to duet with John Prine on the song that is called How Lucky. And you know, both of these, he and John Prine have these distinct vocals. You can pick them out anywhere.
Absolutely.
And when you're first listening, it's like, oh wow, so that's so cool that he was able to record with John Prine and get that one song here. But you know, there's like a list of heavyweights on here, that session musicians from Tennessee, but there's also things like Dan Arbach from the Black Keys is doing like nylon string electric guitar and something called a Tic Tac, which I don't know what that is, but maybe he was shaking a box of Tic Tacs.
Literally.
But anyway, you'll see there's like nice liner notes here, and you know, by Kurt. And anyway, if you love Kurt Vile, if you love John Prine, you're really gonna like this. But yeah, this guy always does it for me, and it's like, you know what? Every album, he's never had a bad one. The guy does not turn in shitty work. He
really doesn't.
No, he's pretty amazing.
One of the best.
So anyway, I wish this was colored or even numbered, but it's not. It's black vinyl, and just like I said, just a teaser. It's an EP of these five amazing tracks. So that one is actually $19.95 and worth every damn penny, wouldn't you say?
Awesome.
Okay, So that's our picks, and Cass and I just have a very kind of a short stack for you today because we're in a hurry. It's Friday, and you know we got shit to do.
Not
don't
too
we?
many releases this week, though, to be honest.
Well, you know, it's always kind of slow right after Christmas and the first bit of January, especially after the New Year. So, anyway, we got some stuff. So, let's start out. We got Buju Banton, and this is Till Shiloh 25th Anniversary Edition, 2 LPs, and it's on Island. It's explored his Rastafarian faith when this came out. It highlighted on, you know, these different hits of his that came from this record. This 25th anniversary has the classic version of Till Shiloh plus 3 new bonus tracks created and mixed by Buju exclusively for this 25th anniversary edition. 2 LP features 5 tracks on vinyl for the very first time, and yeah, so that's kind of, you know, like got that Jamaican influence. If you don't know who Buju is, he's been kicking around for a very long time, hasn't he, Cass?
I actually had never heard of him.
Oh, you haven't? Oh,
No,
okay.
I'll check him out now.
All right. All right.
All right, so...
Next up, we got this Beach Bunny Blame Game EP. This is on Hot Pink vinyl for you, and it's on Mom and Pop Music. Now, this EP follows their 2020 Billboard Top 10 debut called Honeymoon, which, you know, like received
Huge
a...
album for them.
It received like 4 stars from Rolling Stone, and not that that's like the be-all and end-all, but for a lot of people it's an important, you know, publication. And well, anyway, Honeymoon kind of centered on the highs and lows of new love, but this Blame Game takes aim at toxic masculinity and sexism and the emotional labor of unreliable relationships. Go figure.
Yeah.
It was written in quarantine and recorded in Chicago over a week in August.
Yeah, it's really good, honestly. Like, I like that Beach Bunny debut, but this is definitely, I noticed there's definitely a lot of modern indie bands led by girls that are really pushing for, like, this anti, you know, toxic masculinity thing, really telling their stories.
Yeah, it's really come
you know,
up a lot
pointing,
lately.
critiquing a lot of the, you know, typical things they deal with in guys, especially in the music scene. And, you know, there's a lot of these modern indie bands, you know, they're a little emo tinge, and I would say these kind of bands are a good contrast to all the male-oriented, misogynist emo stuff that's out there. It's good to hear this kind of shit, for sure.
No, it is. It's good. I mean, it's very enjoyable. And, you know, it's another one that's just an EP, but I like that it's on the Hot Pink vinyl. I like that cover. And,
The band's pretty good, too. I dig the music.
Good for them,
Kinda
yeah.
heavy.
Okay, so now next up, this is Billy Joe and Norah Foreverly Orange Ice Cream Vinyl on Reprise Warner Brothers. Now, this came out originally in 2013, and it's a collab between Green Day frontman Billy Joe Armstrong and, of course, the Grammy-winning pop singer Norah Jones. And so this collection is inspired by this Songs Our Daddy Taught Us. It's an album of traditional Americana songs reinterpreted and recorded and released by the Everly Brothers in 1958. So these two, they captured the real beauty of like Everly Brothers like vocals and harmonizing. They really have it down between the two of them, and they created very like moving, very powerful testament to these ballads that, you know, mean something to both of them. So
this is really cute.
You can get that again.
I like the back cover, the kind of lovingly looking into each other's eyes.
Yeah, no, and the front cover's pretty good too, you know, and it does have that like retro look to it. That's cool. The graphic, the font, you know, everything is like really kind of a nod back to, you know, Everly Brothers and that kind of stuff. So there you go.
Very cool.
All right, next up we got the Buffalo Springfield Retrospective Best Of. This is 180 gram vinyl Atlantic catalog group, and you know, I probably big hits on there, right? I didn't. Oh, For What It's Worth, of course, is on there, and Mr. Soul is on there, and
I can't say I know Buffalo too well.
well, yeah, but I think what does the sticker on the front say? Anything that first time?
First time in
on
decades. 180 gram. I thought it might be colored, but it is not.
Wow, first time on LP in decades. That's kind of a
I always
selling
thought
point.
Buffalo Springfield was a guy, and then someone told me recently it was a band. I was like, oh shit.
That's funny.
Making a fool of myself.
Oh, come on, you gotta learn, right? You just learn things along the way. Okay, this next up is Tyler Childers' Long Violent History. This is on RCA, This features a collection of instrumental like fiddle tunes and like Send in the Clown, Bonaparte's Retreat, Camp Chase. Anyway, the album closes with Long Violent History. It's a Tyler Childers original and really finds the singer addressing civil unrest and systematic racism. He actually name checks Breonna Taylor, right out in the lyrics of this song. I kind of got to hand it to him because, he's kind of been an icon of Southern working class for a while, and
Yeah.
I'm imagining that some of his fans kind of err on the other side of this, so
good point.
kind of good
Good
for
point.
him for going balls out for like human rights,
Very good
and
point.
saying it out loud. So yeah, we like that.
Yeah, I like Tyler Childers. He's kind of up there with what's that other guy, Sturgill Simpson.
Sturgill?
Leading
yeah.
the way for modern.
Well, I
country.
don't know. I'm more of like a Marcus King fan. I really like Marcus King.
Oh, Marcus King band?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are a little more country for my taste, but I like when it's like a little bluesy or a little more blues injected. But still,
Yeah.
like I say, I'll shout this guy out for opening his mouth and standing up. Good for him. All right, these are some reissues. This is the Doves' Lost Souls is the first one up here. Whoops.
Get that in order. There we go.
Okay, Lost Souls, 2 LPs. It's on Capitol. This is the debut album by the Doves. It was originally released in 2000. The album was nominated for a Mercury Prize that year. It contained 3 UK top 40 singles, and it's 180 gram double black vinyl reissue. Okay.
Okay.
Next one up is, which one is that? Some Cities?
Some cities.
Some Cities was the 3rd studio album from the Doves. It was also the band's 2nd consecutive #1 album in the UK charts, and 180 gram double black vinyl reissue. Okay. And then the other one, The Last Broadcast? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this was the 2nd studio album from the Doves, released in 2002 originally, went straight to the #1 spot in the UK album chart, nominated for a Mercury Prize as well, which over there is like the real big deal,
Yeah.
like at Emmys, or no, not Emmys, Grammys,
Grammys.
sorry.
But better than the Grammys.
Anyway, another one, 180 gram black double vinyl reissue.
Who are the Doves? I don't really know them. Are they
Oh,
like,
you don't know them?
like dream pop or
Well,
something?
it's kind of like with a little bit of an edge to it. I mean, I think they're a little heavier. I wouldn't say that they're quite as like mellow as like dream pop or shoegaze kind of stuff. They've,
Yeah.
they're a little harder edged than that. So, okay.
Check 'em out.
Yeah, I think you might like that. Okay, this Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? This is on green vinyl. It's supposed to be the Target exclusive, but I don't
We
know
struck a
what
deal.
we're doing with it. Somehow Chuck keeps getting this stuff. I don't know. Anyway, it's got the things of like What's Going On is on here, obviously. Mercy, Mercy Me. I love that tune. I mean, just classic Marvin Gaye, great stuff. Inner City Blues. Wow, just fantastic.
This is like the classic example of a true timeless album.
Uh-huh.
All the themes on here
Kind
more
of a
relevant than ever.
must
so.
have in your collection, kind of a non-negotiable, wouldn't you say? Now, does this say
Absolutely.
something about?
Yeah, it actually, I was reading, it's kind of crazy. It said Rolling Stone's top 500 greatest albums. This is their #1, which
See?
is, I don't read Rolling Stone, but that's pretty high praise.
Well, I mean,
Greatest album of all time,
but
basically.
a lot of those songs, don't you think, are pretty relevant right now? It's kind of
Yeah.
amazing how it's timeless that way. So,
I think that's a good pick.
God, you're brilliant, Marvin
Better
Gaye.
than picking like Led Zeppelin 4 or some shit like that.
Oh
That's what I
well,
would expect
you
from
might
them.
expect that, but now see, somebody there is like got their finger on the pulse. All right, this is Pop Smoke, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, 2 LPs on Victor. Now, Pop Smoke's legacy continues with this release. It's a posthumous release of the debut album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. It finds Pop's voice in concert with collaborators old and new. Some of these names are like Quavo, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby, and more. Staying true to his intention to use this debut album to show the breadth of his artistry, fans will really discover Pop Smoke that they didn't yet have a chance to see, that one that is like singing and stepping outside of the Brooklyn drill sound that he helped bring to a global level. But this comes a few different ways. I guess we've got it like the LP. There's a Best Buy exclusive that I guess we have.
we gotta deal with them too.
Now, is this on any kind of colored vinyl on that sticker? Can
Probably
we?
Best Buy blue or some
Oh,
shit.
it does say limited
It
edition
says color.
color.
It doesn't say what. If it's blue, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, the sticker's got some blue, so maybe it's blue. And then we've also got it on clear.
Nice.
That's the last
Indie
way that it comes.
exclusive.
That's the indie exclusive. Okay, so Pop
Sick.
Smoke. There you go. Okay, next up, this is Wayne Shorter, Speak No Evil. This is the Blue Note Classic Series LP, obviously on Blue Note. 1964 was a momentous year for saxophonist Wayne Shorter, starting the year with Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers before making his own debut, Night Dreamer.
That's right.
He joined the Miles Davis Quintet that summer, cementing a seminal lineup in jazz history. And then on Christmas Eve, the transcendent Speak No Evil was created by Shorter, Freddie Hubbard, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, Elvin Jones, featured the sublime ballad Infant Eyes. And anyway, Blue Note Classic Series is 180 gram all analog mastered from the original tapes.
Yeah, this is frankly a stacked fucking lineup right there.
I know it, I know.
God damn.
So that's
this
kind
is
of
a good
another
one.
one that's a must-have, wouldn't you say?
Gotta have it. If you don't know Wayne
Beautiful.
Shorter, check him out. He's my favorite sax player. This is pretty much him at his best. besides
Fabulous,
Juju.
yes.
Yeah, check him out.
Okay, and then also in that same Blue Note Classic Vinyl series, we've got Horace Silver, Song for My Father. Now, Sir Horace Silver's a pianist, and this is like a crowning jewel in his catalog. It's filled with like real, bop classics. Captures 2 tracks from a session with the previous quintet, Blue Mitchell, Junior Cook, and Gene Taylor, Roy Brooks, and 4 more cuts yielded from a session with the new band that was Carmel Jones, Joe Henderson, Teddy Smith, and Roger Humphreys. So his signature tune is a dedication to his father, inspired partly by his Cape Verdean heritage. So anyway, 180 gram, all analog, mastered from the original tapes.
This is a good one. If you've never heard this, that first song, Song for My Father, mega classic, very iconic. I think Steely Dan even sampled it from another song at the beginning. Check that song out.
Pretty great, yes.
One of the best.
All right, then next up we've got, this is the original soundtrack to Batman. It's on turquoise vinyl on Warner Brothers. I'm not, really, is there any info on that sticker? I don't really know much about this.
Not really. Turquoise vinyl, did you say that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Limited
I
edition?
think I know this Batman movie.
But it doesn't have any, artist name checks for us to tell. It's just kind of
I think
like
it's
a
just
real...
all Danny Elfman. So
Yeah.
pretty cool. I can't say I've seen these early Batman films. This doesn't seem like the very first one. I thought those were kind of goofy and silly. This looks kind of serious. I don't know.
Is that Val Kilmer as Batman on this one? Is it that one?
I'm not sure.
I don't know who that is behind the mask there. It could be one of the Val Kilmer one. I don't know. Okay, then we have also Dick Tracy original soundtrack. This one's on clear blue. And I guess it's been out of print on vinyl for a while, and here it is back again. Also Danny Elfman stuff. Again, no artists are name checked. It's just, soundtrack music.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Then we have Starfucker Ambient 1. And you know what? I didn't hear this yet today. Was that polyvinyl?
It is polyvinyl. I wonder if this is just a little side project for them, a little instrumental thing.
How many tracks is on that?
There's a good amount. It's 12 tracks.
Okay.
So, a little ambient album from the boys.
All right, I love them, but I didn't have time to hear this today. So again, I'm sorry for a lack of info for you, but here we go. Talk. It's My Life on purple vinyl.
Yes.
This is a limited edition.
Very nice.
What a great record this is,
Yeah, rest in peace to Mark Hollis.
Mark Hollis, yeah. Another one with the most distinctive voice that you could pick out anywhere.
Probably
right?
my favorite vocalist of
Beautiful,
the 80s, for
yeah.
sure.
But this is really what a great record that is. So now you can get it on purple vinyl.
Very
And
cool.
there we go.
I'm hoping
All
to
right.
do the other albums by them with the Color series too. That'd be really cool.
Oh, wouldn't
Color
that be
of
nice?
Spring and those last 2.
What's the one, The Party's Over? Oh gosh, I love
one.
that.
That's earlier to us before this
Yeah,
one, right?
but
when
I
they were still
love that
kinda
record
dancey.
too. That's really, really good. Okay, this is Jeff Tweedy, Love is the King. This is on the DBPM record label. It's a beautifully honest ode to love and hope. It's the follow-up to 2018's Warm and 2019's Warmer, and comes on the heels of Tweedy's second book. He's writing a book, How to Write One Song. I guess it was out in October, early October, via Penguin Random House. At the beginning of the lockdown, he says, I started writing country songs to console myself. folk and country type forms being the shapes that come most easily to me in a comforting way. Guess again is a good example of the success I was having at pushing the world away and counting my blessings, taking stock in my good fortune, and have love in my life. A few weeks later, things began to sound like love is the king, a little more frayed around the edges with a lot more fear creeping in. So, you know, he's going through the same thing as all the rest of us, you know, still hopeful, but definitely discovering the limits of his own ability to self-soothe. Okay.
There was a couple sad songs in here. Some of the lyrics had me a little
Yeah.
tearful.
Well, I think that's, you know, maybe when he was feeling a little helpless. Now, is that like, lift that up again, because it feels like, is that like,
Oh yeah, a little dot stamp type
yeah,
thing.
it,
Not
like
very
the,
common.
well, it says love is the king across
Not
there, and it's
really
in these punch
showing
dots.
that. You can't really see it.
Yeah, it's not really,
kinda cool, though.
is it embossed or no, it's actually punched.
Yeah, it's like they jammed it in.
All right.
That's cool though.
So that was good. All right, so that's kind of like got us sort of wrapped up. MLK Day is Monday. We're still going to work, so anybody local, if you want to do curbside pickup, you know, you can give Alex a call. We are going to be here, going to be shipping out and working it because we don't get the 3-day weekends
I
all
know.
the time. But anyway, so that's that. What else was it? Seems like there was something we were talking about concert-wise that was interesting today. That you
Might have been
remember?
about Ariel Pink. We didn't say anything about Ariel last week.
No, we didn't say anything, but we're ashamed. We're embarrassed of and for him, and I kind of think it's good that he got booted off his label, and maybe that guy is another one that needs to do a little bit of soul searching. Oh, we should send him the Tyler Childers record, and maybe he can have a little.
Yeah, he just needs to go away for some period of time.
He really kind of
because
does. He needs to
Ariel's
shut up and just stop.
it.
I know what I wanted to tell you. I was bummed because one of the last concerts that I had tickets for that got yanked out from under me when quarantine started was for Kurt and
Oh, really?
Kate LeBon. We're going to be in Santa Cruz. And,
Oh, that's right. That would have been really good.
I know. I love him so much. So anyway, I hope you guys pick this up. But that's it. And next week there will be more, and we are still going to have casts. So
Yes.
let's
I'm staying
reconvene.
until the new Black Country New Road album comes out.
Oh.
If you don't know who they are, check them out. Little sneak preview.
Yeah, maybe I'll just hide it from
That'll be
you,
my
and
farewell.
you'll keep waiting and keep
You're like,
working.
"Where is it?
And so like, I
Can't
know
leave
Cass,
yet."
it's coming. All right, so yes, we'll reconvene next Friday, and thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.